and was really riding high at one stage, Commonwealth champion, and then lost to Antoine Montero, and lost on points to the Welshman Peter Harris on a Colin Jones programme at Aberavon. But matter of fact, Jim Watt and I did not think that he lost that decision, but that's the way the referee saw it. But according to trainer Ernie Fossey, he said in training it's the best he's seen Wallace for 2 years. He's got his spark back and the ambition. Morales, well, really known that he's had 20 fights. He's won 12, drawn 2, and he's won 2 of his last 3, and that was a loss by disqualification. So at least he hasn't come with a losing record, but we'll find out if he can fight. But most of the Mexicans, and I've certainly seen some bantamweights in my time, are durable fellas. We'll soon find out if he won't be after that. They are so accurate, those Keith Wallace punches. That was the sort of form Wallace showed on the way up then. And he gets the full 9 count then. Well, he's got fire in his belly, Jim. He's shown it early on, hasn't he, Keith Wallace?
Yeah, this is a good attitude. In the first 20 seconds, he was landing right-hand uppercuts. You never see that from Wallace this early in the fight. But I think his attitude's been at fault recently, but this is far more like what we expect from him. Lovely punches that put Morales over there.
Well, there's no use in propping himself on the ropes the next thing. He'll get tagged again. They never lack gameness, the Mexicans, but I think he's going to be outclassed here. So a minute to go in the opening round. Felipe Morales knows now the trouble that's in store probably for him. Yes, just a barrage of punches there and he had to go down. Once he gets on the ropes, there's nowhere to go. Certainly Wallace knows it. And the Darlington referee making sure there's no trouble with the count. He shows him fingers, but it's a one-sided fight now for the former Commonwealth champion, who's now a bantamweight, and he stopped it as he hit the floor. I make that 2 minutes, 30 seconds of the opening round then. If Keith Wallace wanted to come back with a bang, there he is. He's saying, isn't he, look, I felt good, that's just what I wanted to do. Even the referee's tapping on the back of the head, and promoter Frank Warren, manager there, obviously pleased with his charge.
Our gentlemen, please.
He really had to lay into him to get the ambition back, and it looks as though Wallace has accepted that challenge.
To save Morales,
that performance will do Wallace an awful lot of good. He's looked a bit sluggish with the wrong attitude in his last couple. Particularly his last fight, even although I thought he won the fight, his attitude wasn't right. But this was him back to the way we expect to see him. That was a very good performance indeed, very good.
Let's have a look at the last knockdown in replay there. He's pinned on the ropes and really is a game enough kid, but simply outclassed and outpunched, and that's him on the way down, and the referee decided to stop it there and then. So here's Jim Rosenthal then talking to Keith Wallace.
Keith, we all wondered how it was going to go. We all wondered if you could come back. That's a pretty impressive start for you, or a pretty impressive comeback. What's your view of it, though?
I thought I was a lot in the right frame of mind, a lot sharper. I'm thinking good, and I'm looking forward to my next fight now.
You picked your punches tremendously well and tremendously quickly. Did you surprise yourself a bit how accurate you were so quickly?
Yeah, well, the last couple of fights I've been looking to stop them, and it hasn't been paying off. So what I've been working on now is just throwing the punches and let it happen. And to be honest, it was more of a surprise to myself when I caught him and he went down. And this is where I'm going to fight all the time. Is looking for the big one, just let him go.
I think we can just have a look at your last knockdown, at the deciding knockdown, and you really tell us what you were thinking here.
Well, I was looking for the opening. I sent him up. I could hear him saying use the jab because he's a bit of a dangerous hooker. And I was trying to set him up with a jab. Yeah, and he just folded like. But I wasn't looking for the knockout punch. I was just putting him together, like just getting warmed up.
How important was it for you to do so well here? I mean, did you have any misgivings at all about coming back into the ring?
Not really. I've been training very hard, and I've been enjoying my training. And I've been looking forward to fighting again. And I just can't wait for my next fight now.
A really quick-fire performance from you, and I think now we can show you in reverse order, as it were, almost the first knockdown. Just have a look at this when you really transform the course of the fight.
Yeah, it was a good uppercut. So it was a good shot.
I think Jim Watt picked out how you used your right uppercut so quickly in the fight, and that surprised him a little bit.
I've been working on my jab to set my opponents up, and then the punches just come natural. You know, I've got natural ability, and instead the last couple of fights I've been thinking too much, and I've got the ability, so I just let them go, and the combinations come natural.
Smashing performance from you. Let's just have one comment from Frank Warren. Frank, you've seen the boy come back. You made it very clear that it was up to him. How far do you think he can now go?
I think Keith has got loads of ability. His problem was before, I think that, you know, he had some personal difficulties, which he's overcome now. He's shown that he's overcome them. He's come back in the ring this afternoon and shown a great performance. He can go all the way.
Good, smashing. Well done, Keith. Thanks very much indeed.